gets no better than this. When I'm on my Detroit, New Jersey, Los Angeles shit, that's it. I had a whole crowd pumping they fists and feeling it like when we was kids. It'd be bliss if I had one wish. I'd have Proof and Jay Dilla both back in this bitch. You let the weed smoke flow from your chest, and thank God that hip-hop exists when I spit. And now back with a vengeance. Been used like Oprah Winfrey with 1,000 step-ins. Break you open like a crab and picking off the dead men's. Blessed making a living, my shows are essence heaven. Lots of women in attendance listening to this murderous race. A creature infecting all time itself just with my vile existence. Yeah. Please don't try this at home. Drums sound like Hannibal's elephants marching on their way to conquering Rome. And the patron saint of ain't giving a fuck what a hater think. Whipping your ass like Marvin Gaye's dad when he would cross-dress and drink. Leaving the residue of death and destruction in his edifice. Clipping the wings off Pegasus. Restlessness from the absence of a trusted mother's gentleness. Cash up a stash, thicker than Burt Reynolds shit. Monstrous, no conscious, collabing with ghosts of rappers I've killed. That death hasn't been fast enough to process yet. Throwing pictures at a moving cars like Gucci Man. It's all fun and games until a Chino versus plan. I push your face in the desert and watch your lungs expand. Filling up with sand, shaking like radiation that's leaking from Japan. Paying for my karmic debts like Christians in the Coliseum, singing while lions tearing in the shreds. It's colder than Pittsburgh, the spics disturbed. The women whisper, it's Mr. Disappear with your sister. Prepared to be in the air when Gabriel's horn blows, but Malachi got nothing on evil under these cornrows. Your car's kitty with chrome's not a significant goal. I'm God in the flesh with the flows like Leviticus chose. Your frail, brittlest nose gets finished and explodes. Get exposed, sitting on a vintage throne of skin and skulls. Chino's back and it's the illest situation. It's like the second coming of Christ and every Latino celebrating. I know it gets no better than this. When I'm on my Detroit, New Jersey, Los Angeles shit, that's it. I had a whole crowd pumping they fists and feeling it like when we was kids. It'd be bliss if I had one wish. I'd have Proof and Jay Dilla both back in this bitch. You let the weed smoke flow from your chest, and thank God that hip-hop exists when I spit. Still carry them cyanide capsules. Free collide, I'm beating the ink out of your tattoos. The bonafide Jesus, divine statue. Ravenous like baboons in a bad mood with scalpels. Be the racist judge bloody with his own gavel in his study. Tie him up in the bathroom instead he trying to make an apology. Psychology anomaly, never did it for bankroll. Fuck Mayan calendars, the world can't end till Chino say so. Keep making my enemies women adore me. They be like, stop hating on Chino, and for my birthday please take me to see him performing. Homie, just listen, you're respected in the end. I know your eyes can only see what your mind's prepared to comprehend. My pen's the solution, my heart's an aquarium full of sharks dying off pollution. Get in the way of me feeding my daughters, you'll be leaking internal organs in alphabetical order. A revolutionary predator, extraterrestrial, dangerous monster. You a predator, pervert, and Chris Hansen ought to hunt ya. Kill him. Catch you, I kill you on your city block. Get really robbed for the petty block you said on that shitty blog. Have you taking off jewelry like it's burlesque? Roadkill, nigga, tie your tracks across your bird chest. Your humor is silly, thinking it's sweet until I came. Painting in front of your mama's house with your dead remains. I'm the dark, mythical god with physical strength that's epitomized. Could push my handprints in the walk of fame after the cement dries. My place in history's established, my quotables acid in heaven, my name's engraven on Moses stone tablets. Stash a pen in my casket, I scribble on hell's fabric. Unlock me from Pan's labyrinth. And whoever said you could rhyme, they lied. It's ugly like the maid that Schwarzenegger had a baby by on the side. Got a love for hip-hop that could never be lost, even if it ignores me like the media ignores slavery and Armenian Holocaust. Because I push the limits and pivot the spirit of the passionate, primitive lyricist with progressiveness. I've written serious, limitless, sick, poetic, symbolist images with no mainstream encouragements. But I've had the pleasure of working with Dilla and Proof, and that's enough in one life to carry on. I know it gets no better than this. When I'm on my Detroit, New Jersey, Los Angeles shit, that's it. I had a whole crowd pumping they fists and feeling it like when we was kids. It'd be bliss if I had one wish. I'd have Proof and Jay Dilla both back in this bitch. You let the weed smoke flow from your chest, and thank God that hip-hop exists when I spit.